My name's Jack Elliott.
I'm Riley Wilkes.
Together,
and we're
Good
foot forward, motherfuckers.
That was really messy. So sloppy, like my tea.
12, 11, 9, 8, 7.
Fuck off! You just hog a loogie in my tea?
I did.
Gross.
I'm gonna come in a little bit of like
I don't want to do this anymore.
little throat cream for your tea bag and water. I just dropped your label in it. I'm sorry.
My name's Jack. So anyway, I need to get something off my chest.
What's that?
The Eagles are very possibly the best band ever.
Do tell.
Well, maybe not the best band ever, but they're at least better than the Foo Fighters.
Okay. Tell us why. I'm excited to hear this.
Focus!
This will be great.
This is important shit we're talking about right now.
Okay, well then fucking tell me why the Eagles are better.
200 million. That's a big number. Have you ever counted to 200 million before? No, of course you
I
haven't.
haven't.
You barely count to 4. 200
Several
million. 2 with 8 zeros behind it. That's how many individual records the Eagles have sold. That's a lot. Iconic songs.
Yeah, except
Like Desperado, Tequila Sunrise,
Tequila Desperation for
Hotel
hits.
California.
Hotel.
I rest my case.
You rest your case for tasteless music that white people like.
That's
like
as opposed to the Foo Fighters.
Yeah, all of your songs make like the top list that like, hey, all these like Facebook memes, hey, this is the music that white people really like. Hotel California.
Well, at least
Living on a Prayer.
At least somebody likes
Desperado. Okay. I'm going to take my Foo Fighter and shoot down your cute little eagle for a second. Because remember, I mean, the Foo Fighters were started by Dave Grohl, who was the drummer for Pearl Jam.
Pearl Jam?
You know, one of those 90s.
You better check your facts, buddy.
I mean, Pearl Jam, Nirvana, Kiss, it's all the same. Anyway, yeah, so the Foo Fighters were kind of an interesting group because they were almost kind of like a super group because Dave Grohl started
a super group?
Yeah,
you ever heard of Pat Smear before the Foo Fighters?
They had Dave Grohl, who's like the rock god of everything that is ever rock because Nirvana and because Nirvana and angsty kids in the 90s and Smells Like Teen Spirit.
I've already won.
But then also, I'm going to pretend like I didn't hear that. But then also, they had, so when Dave Grohl was starting the band, he reached out to the drummer for Alanis Morissette, Taylor Hawkins, who was the drummer for Alanis Morissette, like I already said once. And that makes the Foo Fighters Alanis Morissette, bitch. Ironic, like, it's raining on a rainy day. It's a free ride when you've already paid. Yeah, the drummer for that was also in the Foo Fighters.
Is currently.
Yeah, and still is, I guess. I mean, I don't know too much about the Foo Fighters. I'll admit that. I'm just
Let me learn you some things about the Foo Fighters.
Yeah, learn me some things then.
Yeah, Taylor Hawkins wasn't the first drummer for the band?
I didn't know that.
Who
was the first drummer?
Let me give you a history lesson about the
Was Dave Grohl?
Foo Fighters.
Was Kurt Cobain the first drummer of the Foo Fighters?
Okay, so Dave
or
Grohl,
Eddie Vedder?
Dave Grohl made the first album for the Foo Fighters called the Foo Fighters.
Okay.
Right? And then he decided, hey, I'm going to play this live.
Do it live!
I need another drummer, right?
All right.
So he reached out to 2 guys.
Whoa.
I forget the names of them.
Okay.
But these 2 guys, the drummer and the bass player, were already in a different band. You know what the name of that band is?
Nirvana?
No, Jesus Christ.
Alice in Chains?
No, the name of the band
Some band from Seattle?
Sunny Day Real Estate.
Sunny Day. That's a great band.
That's a stupid band name.
That's like
Why
the
would
most
you reach
badass
out to
thing
people
ever.
that name
Dude,
their band
fuck you.
after a real estate agency?
Well, let me give you some information about the Eagles, okay? Bunch of weird old people. So, like, you know, a couple months ago, I was at my grandma's house, and we were watching. Yeah, I am a grandma's boy, motherfucker. My grandma's a badass. It was me and my mom, grandma, and my sister, and we were watching the Eagles do their reunion tour, and it was just a bunch of weird old people. You know, Joe Walsh showed up in like pajamas.
That sounds like Joe Walsh.
That's Joe Walsh. You know who showed up and still played even though they broke their leg? Yeah, Dave Grohl, motherfucker.
That's a solid point.
So, who's the best? The best. The best. The best.
I mean, at least like when Don Henley sings a song in the Eagles, he doesn't say
he whispers.
I am a river. I am a river. I am a river. Yeah. Over and over for 6 minutes.
What? I'm trying to think of what Don Henley says that's repetitive.
He doesn't because he is a lyricist.
He's like when Don Henley shows up to sing something, he like acts like he doesn't know how to sing. He doesn't know how to play guitar. When like Dave Grohl shows up, he actually shows up and like can put on a show instead of acting like some person.
Some person
that is a good songwriter but can't portray that on stage.
I see.
I think what we're trying to get at is that the Eagles, great songwriters, absolutely. Foo Fighters, maybe not so much, but they can show up and sell it. And that's half the battle. I mean, look at, like, Kiss. They showed up and sold it, and look where they're at now.
But where are they at right now?
You've
got some solid points, for sure. My last bullet point that I want to kind of wrap everything up with. Rolling Stone magazine does this little tiny thing where they compile a list
cute
of the top 100 rock bands of all time. The Eagles.
All time.
Number 75. That's not like super high, but you know where the Foo Fighters are? You know what number they clock in at?
But the frontman played for Nirvana, who was probably at like number 20 something on the Rolling Stones magazine.
This isn't about Nirvana because Dave Grohl didn't do anything for Nirvana except hit things.
Except hit shit. Yeah.
The Foo Fighters aren't
too good for the list.
Aren't even on the list.
Rolling Stones like, we can't even touch that thing.
Mic dropped.
Mic dropped. Well, you know what? Fuck your mic. I'm gonna take your mic and shove it up my ass.
Up your ass? Okay.
And then shove it up your ass too. I'm gonna have fun with Jack's mic in the room now. See ya. Foo Fighters are better than the Eagles. We're good foot forward. Bye.
You fucking